If you're anything like I was, you have so many goals. So many goals, so many dreams that you want to achieve. But you're lacking one key thing in your mindset, which is holding you back from achieving any of those goals. Let me explain by telling you my story. To better explain this, let's go back to spring break. It's currently day 1 of spring break, and I want to try something new with my content. So right now I'm going to do a vlog of my day. Not too sure what we have planned out today, but I guess stay tuned and you'll find out. During spring break, I had so much aspiration, so much motivation towards content. I mean, you can see it within these clips. I was posting content literally every single day. Every single moment that I could be filming something, I was. Whether that was a cooking video, I started experimenting with B-rolls. Whether that was me making myself some coffee, whether that was recording some fitness progress, whether that was filming some gym content. I actually filmed a gym vlog with my boy Chase Yoder. Shout out you, bro. But I filmed all of this content and I never did anything with it until now. This is the first time I'm using that footage. It's been nearly 2 months. And the biggest question I've been asking myself, and I'm sure the biggest question you're also wondering, is why? Why did this take you so long? What's been going on with you? Where have you been for the past almost 2 months? Now, to answer that question, I've been dealing with a lot of negative emotions within my mindset. I've just been so creeped, been so locked in to my own head. And this has caused nothing but negative things. I've been feeling constant self-doubt that the footage I'm filming isn't good enough, that the content ideas I was coming up with weren't good enough. And all this did was delay even further of when I started back up again. I would go to the dining halls pretty much, every single day, pull out YouTube, look up, not even look up, I would just be scrolling my feed and I would just get countless YouTube advice videos. Do this to grow your channel, do this to gain more subscribers, do this to increase viewer engagement. But the truth is, the advice wasn't helpful. It was giving me advice saying, okay, perfect this hook format. The first minute of your video has to be very intentional. If it's not intentional, it's not good enough, and the viewer's just going to click off. And hearing all of these things just got me so worked up in my head. It just put myself further and further into my head. So when I did film those videos, I would ask myself, was that first minute intentional enough? And most often I thought it wasn't. I would film a 15-minute video, and right after, I would think, what a waste of time. And it was, because I wasn't doing anything with the footage. I thought the content didn't have the proper structure. But despite feeling this way for almost 2 months, this past weekend, I told myself I've had enough. I told myself I am sick and I am tired of feeling lost, feeling down, feeling like I'm not good enough. I'm making no progress towards any of my goals. And that needs to change if I want to make 2025 the best year I possibly can. And that simply wasn't going to happen until I faced my own problems head on, until I dealt and shifted my mindset. I started to do some deep reflecting. on myself, my goals, my ambitions, and what I can be doing to achieve my goals. And that's when everything connected. That's when I realized that the emotions I'm feeling right now aren't going to change unless I shift my mindset. Like I mentioned earlier, I was watching countless YouTube videos, searching for some magical piece of advice that would help me along this journey. But the truth is, I was never destined to find that advice because I was never taking action on any of these YouTube videos that I was watching. You don't figure it out through watching someone or thinking about something. You find out and you learn through actually doing it. I'll say that again. You learn through doing, not by thinking or by watching. I think about it like this. If you were to wake up tomorrow, stranded in the middle of the woods, what are you going to do? You're not going to sit there and think about, oh, which way should I go? Or how do I get out of this situation? No, you're just going to start walking. You're going to start walking, and then if you walk for far enough and you figure out, okay, this isn't the right way, you just walk the other way. You now have that knowledge that, okay, I can't go this way. I have to do something new, something different. And that is exactly what learning is. You learn through trial and tribulation. It's not going to be the most comfortable thing at first. It's going to be uncomfortable. But you have to thrive and get used to being in those uncomfortable settings, because that is ultimately where you're going to find the most growth. You're going to find real growth. I look at it as a leap of faith. You put yourself into the situation that you're clearly uncomfortable in, but you're making the leap of faith. You're believing that everything's going to work out. You're going to learn by doing it. So I encourage you, stop waiting for that perfect scenario to happen. Stop waiting for the stars to align, for your YouTube feed to give you that perfect video that gives you all the advice you've been looking for. Take action and take that leap of faith. Take your leap of faith and let's achieve our goals and dreams together.